as I got closer to the fire truck and to the ambulance, it didn't seem to be that funny anymore. As I got closer, I realized that the ambulance and the fire truck, they were at my house. I was like, oh my goodness, what's happened? And then before I knew it, the EMTs, the gentlemen who bring people out on the stretchers, they were carrying this big old lady downstairs. My mom was about this big. Glenn, what you doing, boy? Like, so I was crazy when I was little, but I wasn't crazy because my mom would knock me out because she was bigger than me. But anyway, right? So they're bringing her down the stairs, and all of a sudden, I was like, oh my goodness, what's going on with my mom? But I didn't care when I was acting silly in school. I sure didn't care when I was getting in trouble all the time. I sure didn't care when I wasn't leading my brother and my sister the right way by doing what is required for kids to be successful, right? And then out of nowhere on that same afternoon, my aunt, she grabbed me and she said, hey you, come here. It's your fault. You did this. And I'm like, what you talking about? I wasn't even home, right? And she's like, no, you didn't do it today. You've been doing it this whole year. Last year, you've been driving your mom crazy. She's so stressed out. You're the oldest. You're supposed to be the one that's responsible and helping out and doing the right thing and leading by example. So when they get to the hospital, they're like, all right, so your mom is going to be okay, but she's got to change her diet. You can't be getting in trouble no more, and you got to change your behavior. So that all sounds good, but I just didn't know how. So that next week, the following week, the next month, I'm still getting in trouble. I'm still doing the same things until my 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Rocco, pulled me to the side and she said, okay, this is what we're going to do. Now, the book that all of you are going to be getting later is literally a whole bunch of advice that I had received when I was a kid, when I was your age, when I was a teenager. But I wasn't applying those strategies at the time because I was misguided. I wasn't listening to the right people. So really quick, it's funny that I got lost at the train station today. I was going all over the place. I was sweating. I was getting on the wrong stop. I was using a little card, a little piece of paper thing like boop, boop, and it was telling me to go this way, go that way, because it made me think about something. How many of you have ever been in a car with a GPS system? All right, so if you haven't been, a GPS system will do this. Turn left at 27th Street, right? It'll bring you to where you don't know where you're going. That makes sense? Yes. So, as a kid, the adults in your life, especially the ones in this room, they want to bring you places that you've never been. So let's imagine that place is the most successful destination possible. 5th grade. They want to bring you to make sure that you're in middle school and that you got all of the skills you need. They want to see you go on to high school and college and beyond, right? The same way I use a GPS in my car is the same way that the adults are trying to guide you to a place that you've never been. But I need a volunteer really quick. Somebody that's up front. All right, really quick. So how about this? We are going to be GPS systems, and I need you to just pay attention to how difficult this would be. What's your first name?
Avery.
Avery and I are going to be 2 different GPS systems, but we're going to try to get to the same place. Ready? Watch this. Ready? Avery, check this out. So I want you to listen, on the red line, take 2 steps and then take a left. Ready? So we're going to go to the same place, but watch what happens when we try to get there. Ready? You go. Right? The GPS that he has is like your teachers and your parents. Do the right thing. Pay attention. Do your homework. But this GPS over here that I was using when I was your age, hey man, forget that homework. You're going to be all right without homework. You don't need to do homework. Man, go play basketball, man. You don't need to do no homework. All the good basketball players, they don't do homework. Oh, you don't have any money? It's okay. Go steal some candy from the store. Ready? Take 2 more steps that way. Boom, boom. Now it seems like our paths are kind of going in the same direction with our GPS systems, right? So Avery, he would have just heard, don't hit people back if they put their hands on you. That's the right thing to do. But my GPS system when I was your age said, hey man, you better knock them out if they touch you, right? That's the wrong system to be listening to. So when Avery keeps getting the right advice, he's like, boop, boop, boop. You have reached your destination. Welcome to owning your own company. My GPS would be like, boop, boop, boop. No, in all seriousness, because that's where I was headed. Thank you, Avery, my man. All right. Is that peanut butter and jelly? What? Is that peanut butter? Almond butter. Oh, you can't have peanut butter here, huh? You can? Y'all got any extras after? All right, never mind. I'm sorry. So anyway, with all of that being said, right, I didn't know how to be successful because I was listening to the wrong people. So as I listened to my teachers, as I listened to my mentor, as I made sure that Avery and I back in 1995 became best friends, not really because he wasn't born yet, but I listened to kids like Avery who knew how to make the right choices. And with all of that being then learn what it means to pay the price for success. Everyone say, pay the price, for success. So all of my life experiences, all 32 years of my life, I'm getting ready to give you everything that I learned in like 3 minutes. Y'all believe me? Yes. It sounds kind of crazy, right? It's abstract. But listen, ready? So I need 5 volunteers. I've got 5 books to give away. The young lady in the purple, my man right here with the black. High five, my man right here. Beyonce, the girl in the Gap. How many? I'm a reading teacher, so I can't count. Do I have 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the Kool-Aid man. Everybody go like this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, Kool-Aid man. All right. Jose, is it? All right, come on, come this way, come this way, come this way. All right, so in 32 years, since I was like this big, all the way to now, being the cool old guy that I am now, I'm getting ready to give you all of the information that helped me get to the point where I am in my life. If you want to buy something from the store, somebody tell me what you need. Money. What do you need? Money. Okay. So in order to get something of value, you have to spend more money, right? So you have to pay the price to get something that is of value. That makes sense? If you want to go get the little cheap stuff, then you only need a couple dollars. But if you want to get something that's going to last a long time, it's probably going to cost more money. So these 5 attributes are going to be what you can use in addition to what you already do use when it comes to paying the price to be successful. Ready? If you're ready, say ready. Ready. No. So I don't know if y'all heard me, but I was hot, tired, on the metro, what's it called, on the subway thing. I woke up at 2:30 in the morning to make sure I get here, and I heard 5 people say they're ready. No. All right, ready? We're gonna try it again. If you're ready, say ready. Ready. All right, okay. Now I'm ready. All right. So everyone is going to be spelling out the word price for pay the price for success. First letter is P-R-I-C-E. Here we go. What's your first name? Leah? Nia. All right. Everyone say persistence. Persistence. You get to keep that. Persistence means that when things get hard, you don't give up that easy. If a teacher hands you back a sheet or a worksheet or an assignment and they're like, change this, fix this, go read this part, fix that, and you're like, man, forget this worksheet. Are you being persistent? No. Persistence is when you don't give up that easy because you know how valuable it is to try your hardest even when it doesn't work the first time. What's the next letter, everybody? Not for people. What's the next letter? Everyone. Okay. Responsibility. Your turn. I got a question. How many of you have ever walked down a hall and saw something on the ground and you said, that ain't my responsibility, I ain't getting that? Okay, so here's my challenge to you at PS 76. Sometimes responsibility goes beyond the things that you think you're responsible for. Sometimes it's a stretch. Do your homework, clean your plate at home, but sometimes when you're responsible, you even do things that you weren't responsible for doing because that's the next level of being as successful as possible. Here we go. Everyone say integrity. Integrity, simply this. Just be honest. Hey, my man, keep it real with people, right? If you knock over some milk, don't say, oh, he did it, she did it. No. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. If you accidentally knock something over, oh, I'm sorry. Beyonce, I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Here we go. C, everyone say commitment. Commitment. It's kind of similar to these two over here in the sense that when you commit to something, the reason why I throw in commitment is because it also, in my heart, means that you're willing to dedicate some time. Everyone say dedicate time. Dedicate time. Yeah, if your teacher say, you know what, can you read for 20 more minutes tonight? And you're like, I'm going to play Fortnite, I ain't reading. Whoa, no. We need to be able to commit. And before we get to E, does anybody have boom, 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 boom? Who's got it? Who's got it? Were you paying attention? What's your first name? Andrew? Adriel. Oh, my bad, Adriel. So here we go. Give me the P. R. Oh, yeah. I don't know. What'd you say? It's like I'm kidding. Integrity, last one. C for what? Commitment. There you go, my man. This is a whole set of my kids' books that I wrote. The whole set. Hold on. Are you gonna read them?
I like this.
You gonna read them? You gonna read them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's your first name? Jose says, get ready, y'all. It's the last one. So, who said effort? Okay, I like that. Close. Education? Maybe. Oh, wait. How do you know that?
I was just guessing.
Oh my goodness. All right, so check this out. I have shared these messages probably 40 to 50 times. And I've never had anybody guess what the last one is. I usually joke and say it stands for like eating or something silly, but I'm like, no. So can you tell us what enthusiasm means?
Like when you're happy about something.
Yeah. What's your first name?
When you're happy about
What's your first name?
Jaden.
Jaden. Can we give it up for Jaden? I might have to take Jaden on the road with me to do the next one. You can be my partner with me. All right, so my man Jaden, he gave you most of it, but the reason why you need to be persistent, have responsibility, have integrity, be honest, be committed to something, and have enthusiasm when you're doing things in life. How many of you would play a sport if your coach came out like this? All right, everybody. Maybe today you guys can run some laps in what sport are we playing again? Would you want that to be your coach? All right. How about this? I want to hear it. Or how many of you would rather have a coach like this? Ready? Hey, all right, today, y'all, we're going to run 10 sprints, and then we're going to scrimmage, and we're going to get the middle schools over, and then we're going to get the middle school players, and we're going to be killing the middle schoolers, because we're going to, right? Yeah. Because you have to be what? You have to do things in life. 4th grade. You got to do things with enthusiasm. Everyone say enthusiasm. You guys can take a seat. Let's give it up for my 5. Like 2 minutes. All right, 4th grade, really quick. Not yet. Oh, you didn't go on a field trip. Oh, you telling on yourself. All right, 4th grade, so check this out. I had no idea that 4th graders in New York would be way more excited about learning these strategies than 4th graders in Delaware, Virginia, DC, Philadelphia, Hillsborough, New Jersey. Like, you guys are so into this. So here's what we're going to do. Ready? Before I just briefly explain a little bit about the fact that I did write some really cool things, I want to have just a quick competition in here. If you are one of our young female students, you are going to shout out the 5 pay the price values as loud as you can. Wait for it. And then boys, we are going to see if we can outdo the girls before we close with just a little bit of information about Crunchy Life and about the Kids Guide to Success. So ready, girls? I'm going to give it to you. Persistence. Persistence, responsibility, integrity, commitment, enthusiasm. So you got to match my tone. Ready? Persistence. You're not matching my tone. You're not paying attention. Ready? Persistence. Responsibility. Integrity. Commitment. Enthusiasm. All right, girls, you're on your own with this one. You're going to do it on your own. On 3, let's see if the girls have all 5 down. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, boys, what do you think, boys? Boys, can we beat them? All right, here we go. Boys, you gotta match my tone. You gotta match my tone. Here we go, boys. Persistence, responsibility, integrity, commitment, enthusiasm. All right, boys, you are on your own. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Girls, what do you think? Huh? All right, everyone this time. Ready? Persistence, responsibility, integrity, commitment, enthusiasm. On in 3, 2, 1, go. Give yourself a round of applause, 4th grade.